Hey guys, Seb here. Today I'm gonna be doing a top 5 texture packs for Tekkit list. These are my favorite texture packs for Tekkit, so let's get started. We're starting out with the Dokucraft 32 by 32 texture pack. It is currently a work in progress and is not out yet. This is the reason why we only have screenshots so far, but a lot of the textures have been done and I'm hoping it comes out soon. As you can see, some of the red power textures and the Buildcraft textures have been included, also the nether ores. Everything just looks great so far. I would love to use this texture pack as soon as it comes out. It has a great RPG feel to it and it just looks extremely interesting. The Buildcraft engines look amazing. Basically all of the textures in this texture pack just look really good, and he's done a great job keeping the RPG feel even in a technical world. So yeah, that's about it for this texture pack. We're going to be moving on to number 4. Okay, this is texture pack number 4, and it is the SMP's Revival 16 by 16 texture pack, which is amazing because then you don't need an awesome computer to be able to run it. It's just like the standard Minecraft textures. Right. Unfortunately, equivalent exchange textures have not been changed, which sucks, but it's gonna happen in the future, hopefully. Red Power 2. Some of the textures have been changed, but not all of them. The most important part, the building blocks have been changed. So in my opinion, look better. They still don't look amazing, but they're pretty good. They look really nice. They have more an RPG feel to them. Like, yeah, they look less modern and less grainy, which is awesome. The tools have been changed, which is cool. They look like they should for SMP's Revival. They resemble the normal textures for the normal tools. Right, okay. The industrial craft things are my favorite part of this texture pack. They just look so much better. They took kind of what they did was they like took out all the grainy bits. Like this still looks like wood. Holy cow. Anyways, it still looks like woody and stuff, but it doesn't look like poop. Yeah, it's much less grainy, more awesome. In general, just like everything is a bit more like RPG like, but still pretty cool. Yeah. The thing about the standard Minecraft textures is like it's hard to put like to categorize them. Like you want to look at different textures in a way where you can put them into a certain category, like RPG or cartoony or realistic or something like that. The default textures for Minecraft, it's kind of hard to put them into a category. Yeah. Okay, so some of the entities, the bronze armor has been changed, which is cool, and I just want to show you guys the quantum armor, which looks pretty awesome. It's quite interesting. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, let's move on to Buildcraft. A lot of items have been changed in Buildcraft. Actually, I believe all of them, which is really good. The engines look really cool in my opinion, better than the default ones at least. All these blocks look really good because they're kind of like medieval, steampunky kind of, sort of. Yeah, let's move on. Not all of the pipes have been changed, unfortunately, but that's gonna happen in the future. The computers have been changed, and the disk drives have been changed, which is cool. Unfortunately, there's like a visual glitch with the monitors. I don't know if it's just me or if it's in general, but yeah. Okay, so the computer looks great. The turtle, it's only the pickaxe that's been changed, but yeah. Okay, that's about it for this texture pack. I'm gonna be moving on to number 3 now, and yeah. Another thing to note is that not enough items interface has been changed for this texture pack, so it looks really good, really RPG like. Yeah, okay, now we're gonna move on to number 3. Okay, this is texture pack number 3, and it is the faithful 32 by 32 texture pack. A lot of you people probably know this texture pack from standard Minecraft. It's a really cool texture pack that basically takes Minecraft's standard textures and made them 32 by 32 instead of 16 by 16. So it just looks a lot better. Right. Unfortunately, the equivalent exchange textures have not been changed, which is a shame, but it's probably going to happen in the future. Red Power 2. A lot of the textures have been changed, but not all of them. The computers haven't. As you can see, a lot of these blocks look better. The machines, most of the machines have been changed, and they just look really cool. There's not much to say about it. It's just like the standard ones, but 32 by 32. Wiring looks better. The building blocks look so much better. Basically, my one big problem with the default textures, is that they look really grainy, but these don't, which is awesome. Okay, the tools and all these things have actually had their texture changed, except for the wool stuff and the electric motor and the copper coil. I think that's a glitch. Anyways, the theme looks amazing. Just wanted to show you guys that. This looks really good, and because of the fact that it's 32 by 32, means that it does not require an amazing computer to run. Okay, Industrial Craft 2 looks really cool, like really cool. It looks a lot more realistic than the previous textures, and a lot less grainy. I know I've said this a lot of times, but I really want to enforce it. Standard default Minecraft textures for Tekkit look really grainy, really grainy, which is the main problem. But these don't, which is awesome. Okay, let's see some of the items from Industrial Craft 2. Mining drill, the chainsaw. Basically all of these have like been retextured to look awesome. Yeah, it's really good, really good. Oh yeah, my quantum armor you had to see. I actually really like the default quantum armor textures, and making it 32 by 32 is just making it better. Okay, let's move on. Engines, Buildcraft, everything Buildcraft looks much more awesome. I really like it. It's cool, keeps the same feel, just better. Still, everything better. Computercraft, nothing's been changed, unfortunately, which sucks. But it's gonna happen in the future, so that's okay. Fine, yeah, that's about it for this texture pack. We're gonna be moving on to number 2 and 1 after that. Okay, this is number 2, and is probably my favorite Tekkit texture pack. Unfortunately, it's not completely finished, which is the reason why it's number 2 and not number 1. But yeah, okay, so this is the Soartex Fanver 64 by 64 texture pack, which is quite realistic, but it just looks amazing. It's really colorful, and it just looks great. I'm amazed by how awesome this texture pack is. In equivalent exchange, a lot of the items have been changed, look really great. Fortunately, all of them, but look at that, yeah. The things just look really cool. The entities look amazing. Like they look really good, really good. Yeah, I really like this texture pack. It's really cool. Yeah, let's move on to the Red Power 2 items. The computers have even been changed. Basically, all of the Red Power items have been changed. They look amazing, including the gates, the machine, the wiring. The building blocks look amazing. I really like these building blocks. There's just something about them. Yeah, as you can see, the tools look like the standard tools, but with emerald and stuff. It's really cool. Fortunately, not all of the textures have been changed here, but it's alright. It's still a work in progress. This texture pack just has such a clean feel to it. It's kind of undescribable, but it's really good. Yeah, as you can see, these items have this kind of blue industrial feel, which is really cool. Definitely much better than the normal textures. Glass fiber cable actually looks like glass. The tree, the rubber trees look amazing. For Industrial Craft, unfortunately not all of the textures have been changed, but some have, like the mining drill, the diamond drill. These look really cool. So that's cool. Let's put those back. So wherever, oh right. Yeah, let's move on to Buildcraft. The engines look really good. Except for this part. I actually don't like this part very much, but maybe they'll change it in the future. All the machines are amazing. I like how the fuel tanks actually have like a top that's kind of nice. The pipes look really good. HD. The computers look awesome. Look really good. Really good. Along with the mining turtle. And it actually says Miney on it. Like Wally. And it has a turtle on the back. Right, so these textures just really amazing. It's gonna be even more awesome once it's done. But yeah, let's move on to number 1. One thing I forgot to show you guys is the not enough items interface, which looks pretty cool. Really amazing. It's like it's just much more clean look than the standard Minecraft NEI. As you can see, the quantum suit actually looks like a suit with sunglasses and stuff. Einstein with sunglasses. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's about it. Let's move on to number 1 officially now. Yeah. Okay, number 1. Most of you have probably guessed it. It's the Sphax Pure BD Craft textures for Tekkit. There are 2 versions of it. One in 128 and one in 64. I'm using the 64 one to show that it doesn't actually look like crap. It looks really good. Now the awesome thing about this texture pack is that so many of the items have actually been textured. There are a few that haven't, but most of them have actually been textured, which is amazing. It looks really, really, really good. Whoa, vines. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, they all just look great. The weapons haven't done, unfortunately, but that's probably for the future. Right, let's move on to the equivalent exchange things. All of them have been textured, and they look amazing. This is a texture pack that has a really cartoony feel. Some people don't like that, but personally I think it's really cool. I don't know why. I've never actually been the cartoony type of person, but I just think it looks great. Really clean. Yeah, as you can see, the NEI interface has also changed, which is pretty cool. Looks great. Everything in Red Power 2 has been changed, along with the computers. This texture pack is just like, there's so much detail. It's really amazing. Wiring's been changed. Building blocks. This is the texture pack with the best building blocks in my opinion. The Red Power 2 building blocks just look sick. Like, they look really, really good. Especially when you build a lot. Like large surfaces, it doesn't look really ugly like it does with the standard textures. All of these have been changed. The tools look amazing. Like, really, really, really good. Of course they look even better with the 128, but it's not that bad with the 64 if you don't have a computer that can run the 128. Yeah. Let's just scroll away from this, it's ugly. There we go. Okay. Industrial craft. All of these have been changed and they look so much better, and it's a lot easier to figure out the inputs and outputs here. As you can see, they have these symbols that show you where the inputs and outputs are. And all of the things just look amazing. This is the texture pack that I normally use, and the texture pack that I use in my videos and when I play on my server. Also, if you want to know about my server, go to my website, which is sebstekkit.com, and I'm going to be posting updates with information about when the server is going to be opening and things like that. So go there regularly. Another thing to note is that on my website I have a poll each week where you can answer and vote for different things, like whether you want the server to be PvE or PvP, whether you want it to utilize plugins like factions, all these kinds of things. I really want to make a server that everybody, well, most people can enjoy, and this is why I want the user feedback. Pre-user feedback, actually. That's not really feedback. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, these are the entities for Industrial Craft 2. They look amazing. The armor looks great. The tools look great. The jetpacks look great. Everything just looks awesome. The quantum suit is amazing. It just is. It looks really cool. So that's great. Right, let's move on. Buildcraft. Everything just looks amazing in Buildcraft. It's kept the general idea from the natural textures, but just made them look awesome. I really like how the lining of the pipes is kind of thick, so you can see easily what kind of material it is. The stone pipes and the iron pipes don't actually blend together, which is great. Okay, computer craft. My favorite part about this texture pack. It looks amazing, and another thing is the interface has been changed. As you can see, we have the background, which is awesome. We have the pentagons in the background, which is really cool, and it has started to rain. Right, okay, that's about it for this mod. A lot of great features, a lot of great things. Let me stop the rain real quick. thanks a lot for watching. I really hope you liked this top 5. If you didn't, please just like post a comment, not like an angry comment. Just say like, hey Seb, I thought that you should include this texture pack because it's more awesome than the others. Anyways, yeah. Uh, please like, dislike if you want to. Add to your favorites, share, comment, like, subscribe, all that business. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.